Hey guys, it's Charlie. It is the 29th of June, Tuesday. I want to talk a little bit about warning signs. You know, they're everywhere. I mean, they're in the economy, they're in the environment, they're in political arena, they're in geopolitical arena. It just seems like we are ramping up to a crescendo towards complete collapse, complete Armageddon. And it doesn't take a genius to figure out that it isn't a matter of if, but it's certainly a matter of when it's going to happen. You know, our president comes back off this G20 meeting in Toronto, and the rest of the nations of the G20 are basically telling him, forget your stimulus, we're done. We've done a year and a half of it, and you know now we need to reduce our deficits. And it's my opinion that that is the mantra of the powers that be. You know, all the bailouts that have occurred over the last year and a half, all the stimulus packages, were all designed to save the too big to fails, to funnel money through them one way or another. And now that all their debts have been offloaded and put onto the backs of the people of these nations around the world, we're going to start talking about austerity. And when we talk about austerity here, it's going to be cataclysmic. Because you know the people of this nation, having the reserve currency of the world, do not understand what it's like not to have a dollar in their pocket to buy something. You know, our government can, in order to gain votes, can crank up the printing press and send unemployment benefits to people for 2 years now at this point. But we're seeing that come to an end today. The Senate failed for the fourth time in a row to pass the extender bill, meaning that 100,000+ people a week now are going to start to fall off the unemployment rolls. Now, people like me were making videos a year and a half ago saying, you know, you better watch out when all these people start losing their unemployment benefits, because it's going to get nasty and it's not going to be a civilized event. You know, but we were proven wrong. But it's not because the people are not going to be upset when they're off unemployment benefits. It's because the government decided to crank up the printing presses and extend unemployment benefits out to 2 years. So here we are, 99 weeks later, and we have 100,000 people now starting to fall off the unemployment rolls. Well, what do you think is going to happen? You know, you don't have to be a genius to figure this out. You don't even have to be very smart to figure this out. All you need to do is open your eyes and look around the rest of the world. Look what's happening in Greece. Look at in Spain today, the metro was shut down because of striking workers. You know, the exact same thing is going to happen here, but it's going to be far, far worse. Number one, our population is a lot greater. Number two, we have people that have grown up in this mentality of entitlement over the last couple decades, that they think they deserve the right to have a free ride in a lot of cases. Now, I'm not going to argue that we shouldn't help people. We absolutely should. But what I'm going to argue is there's no help coming. What you've been getting for the last 2 years isn't help. It's been a pacifier. What, you get 40% of what you made in the good job that you might have had? Well, big deal. All that did was keep you from taking to the streets and demanding some real change and some real justice. In this same amount of time, the too big to fails have grafted trillions of dollars out of this economy, and the government has helped them by borrowing from our future to the tune of trillions of more dollars. And then the whole time we're being told the economy is getting better. Even today, a 250-point drop in the Dow. The VIX index is higher than it's been in a long time. The Baltic Dry Index is showing there is no economic freight going around the world. And yet still, our president comes out today with Fed Reserve Chairman Bernanke talking about the economy is getting better, all these trillions of dollars worked, but it's going to be them dang Europeans that cause our economy to collapse again. Because they want to halt stimulus. And we're linked together, we're all globalized, because they want to reduce their stimulus spending. It's going to negatively affect our economy. You know, I'm not making this up. This isn't an article attached to this video. You got to understand, the next leg down, the next big kick in the gut is coming. And it could be from a whole host of events. Now, the warning signs are everywhere. We are not being told one of the warning signs is the Gulf of Mexico. We're not being told what's going on down there. We're getting this papered over plastic media exposure to the Gulf of Mexico. They're treating it almost like they're in cleanup phase, and they're drawing 24,000 barrels a day through that cap they have on there. So what's really flowing past there? What's really going into the Gulf of Mexico every day? If they're collecting 24,000 barrels, we know the seafloor's exuding oil. We know Matt Simmons, who's fired from his own company basically, for speaking out that this is a worst case disaster, that it's Armageddon, virtually, I'm paraphrasing. You know, we know that it's far worse than what we're being told. Is that going to be the catalyst that leads to the collapse, the total collapse of our economy? Are we going to have to mass exodus that region because of the VOCs coming up from the floor of the sea? You know, I mean, what happens if you have 20 million people that have to be relocated because they're being poisoned to death by benzene and you name it, wafting up onto the shores? You know, so the warning signs are everywhere. They're all the needles are in the red, and it's not a matter of if, but it is truly just a matter of when. So, and to that, I wanted to thank everybody who has supported me on Wide Awake Radio. I could not be happier with the response that I'm receiving from the YouTube crowd. I mean, you guys are coming out in droves. You're leaving great comments. You know, please keep going and checking out the show. Today I added a chat room. I didn't publicize it because I want to see how it went first. I announced it at the beginning of the show. We had a lot of listeners in there, and you guys were great. Thank you. So from now on, we'll have a chat room that you can go in during the show and post questions and comments, and you can call into the show too. And tomorrow, Adrian Salbucci is going to be the guest on there for the entire hour. So please, if you get a chance, listen into it, because we're going to feature his video, the Oil Spill from Hell, his last series that describes what's going on in the Gulf and how he thinks it's tied to the elite plan of global domination and global governance. So please listen in tomorrow. It's going to be a very interesting show. Thank you to everybody for your support, and please visit my website, wideawakenews.com. That's all I got.